The NBA season is back, and we got two killer games to start off the season. If you're ready and you want to know my thoughts on these games, you better listen up. Cue that intro, baby.
Let's smoke the books.
The lock talk.
Hey, man, I am so happy that the NBA is back, and we got two great games. And let me just clear the air really quick, man. To start the season off, I don't go super crazy. If someone says they know exactly who's going to win or they got an insane play, stay far away from them. We don't really know how these teams will play 100% yet. There's a lot of new lineups, even injuries that have happened to start the season off. So, I'm super excited though. NBA's been one of my best sports throughout my whole betting career. So I'm super excited. Contrary to what a lot of people say, I think NBA is actually, it might be the best overall sport to bet on for multiple reasons. But I'm gonna give you my thoughts, give you some information, so if you do want to go play these games, you can maybe have some type of info edge. But if you do want to know all my best picks, what I like for these games, just go to the link down below. I put a special promo code for you guys to get all my exact picks. I'm giving out to my premium community. We just hit absolutely crazy. I've been on an insane run. I hit another free play winner with Jahmyr Gibbs over his yards. So we got NBA, NFL, UFC, the MLB playoffs, Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. I mean, this is the best time to be sports betting, man. But let's go straight into this game. But before I do, please, if you want to support and show some love, man, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment, leave a number 8. We will be announcing a free play winner for tomorrow when I do another NBA video just like this. So please hit a subscribe button and put a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. It really helps me and supports what I'm doing in these videos, man. So yeah, we have a big game, man. The Houston Rockets against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Houston Rockets was actually one of my most favorite teams to bet on last year. It's a different team now, much different than last year. And the Thunder as well, man. Thunder one of the best covering teams last year in the NBA. And I've been betting on the Thunder even when they were dogs, man. Before even anyone knew who they were, people gave respect to Shai, gave respect to Dort, gave respect to all Chet Holmgren, all these guys, man. But they are the returning champs. They're coming home, and a lot of people always say, is there a big I guess let down game coming from winning the championship and then coming home playing on the first game, the opening day? I don't know. We'll see. But the big thing we have to talk about is the lineups, right? Houston, a completely new team, no Jalen Green. And also, once again, man, I think this is the biggest piece, even though he's not the best player. No Fred VanVleet, man. He tore, I think, his ACL meniscus. So I think he's out for the entire season, or he might come back maybe later in the year. So that's kind of unfortunate, man. I think Fred is one of the best players on this team. He's a big leader, and he gives that veteran presence. And then I wanted to say, because now they have Kevin Durant. That was part of a big trade they made for Jalen Green and things like that. So they have an insanely new lineup, right? They have Amen Thompson coming as the point guard, Kevin Durant as a shooting guard, and then we have Jabari Smith as a small forward, Sengun as a power forward, and then my man Steven Adams, man, as the center. He's one of my favorite centers because when I first started betting in the NBA, I was betting his assist over. Maybe this might be a spot, I don't know, but they will be facing, I still think, the best team in the NBA. They are, however, missing Jalen Williams, right? Let's see, Jalen Williams. Yeah, he's still out. He has a wrist injury, so he's not coming to start this game. So OKC is relatively healthy, but they are missing one of their biggest stars. So they're going to be starting Shai, obviously, Dort at the shooting guard, Caruso as the supposed small forward, Chet Holmgren as the power forward, and then Hartenstein as the center. I think their lineup is amazing, but they are obviously undersized against this team. Everyone here I think is above 6'6" or 6'5". Amen Thompson has to be at least 6'6", 6'5". Durant's pretty much close to 7 feet, and Lou Dort, oh my God, man, I don't know what the hell is going on over there. But hold on, sorry for that delay. But look, this is a completely different lineup. This line is pretty big, man. They got Houston Rockets at +6, +7, so a pretty big line. OKC last year was one of the best home covering teams, no matter how big that line was. So they're consistently been huge favorites. I missed them when they were dogs, man. But how do I think this game will go? Last year OKC has one of the best defenses. They're one of the best defensive teams in the league. Obviously also one of the best offenses. Houston was also a very, very good defensive team. Their offense is where they slacked, which was kind of weird because they had such great shooters like Jalen Green. You could put VanVleet, in my opinion, in that bucket. Sengun's like a mini Jokic. So even Amen Thompson, right? They had a lot of guys that were very, very, very good at scoring the ball. So both these teams very defensive last year. And I think, this game could be completely different. I mean, Durant, he's old. He doesn't play defense like he did before. Jabari Smith is a very balanced player. Sengun, same thing. Steven Adams, obviously, he's not a great shooter or great scorer, but he's a great defender, great passer, great rebounder. So, I think this game could possibly be a lot closer than what the line is. It's very tough to judge because we haven't seen these guys play a regular season game yet. We don't know how the chemistry will truly be. Also missing Van Fleet, a true point guard. Amen Thompson, for how good of a passer and shooter he is, he's not a real point guard. He's a really good, all-around player. But I don't know if you would want to put him as the point guard yet. But we'll see, man. We'll see how the season goes. Look, like I said, it's not easy for me to make any pick. I'm not super confident in anything. I'm just kind of going to be testing, look at these games. I might not even bet. But, in this game, I will probably lean, possibly under. I do think the size of Houston will be interesting to see how they go against OKC, especially without Jalen Williams, who is a very aggressive, pretty big player as well. And I also think, oh, my bad. I think this is a lot of points to start the year off. For sure, OKC has the chemistry. They've been playing with each other. They are the championship team. But I think there's a lot of points to lay to start off the year against a team that, they may have a huge rebounding edge, a size advantage, maybe a defensive edge. We don't know. Again, the season hasn't started yet, man. So I think for all those reasons, of course, I think OKC is definitely the better team. And if we look at kind of where the money's been at, let's see. Everyone looks to be on Houston for some reason. But it's kind of split, man. I wouldn't say it's completely public. But, hey, I think at 7 points, I kind of got to maybe lean with the Houston Rockets. Not a confident pick. I don't think anything's confident yet until I get more flow, I get more information. Then I can start really hammering player props, even these sides. But I think it's Houston or maybe the under. But I wouldn't be surprised either way, man. I really want to see how they do without Van Fleet. I think it's a big miss, and a lot of people are not going to mention that, man. Van Fleet is really the heart and soul of this team. It's nice that they have Durant, but Durant's really not like a point guard that can lead this team. He's still, a spot-up shooter. He might obviously make things happen. He's one of the best shooters of all time. But, yeah, I think they really need Van Fleet. They really want, if they really want to secure, a good season. But, hey, they don't have him now, so we'll see how Amen Thompson and this crew does for now. But that's why I would lean. Not confident at all. Next game on the board, 10 p.m. game. We got the Golden State Warriors against the Los Angeles Lakers, man. West Coast game, and they're really going heavy with these two big West Coast games, man. Start off the season, man. Golden State Warriors, a little bit of a different look. They got Stephen Curry. Podominski is healthy, so he's playing and starting. Jimmy Butler is a game time decision, but I do think he plays. Draymond Green still on that team, and then they picked up Al Horford from the Celtics, who basically blew up their entire team and traded everyone around. On the Lakers side, still got my man Luka, Gabe Vincent starting, Reeves, Hachimura, and they picked up Ayton, which I think is an amazing pick. Really, really strong pick. The reason why this team is so much different in the lineup, and you'd be like, where's LeBron? LeBron, I guess, is out. Pinched nerve. Maybe his age is getting to him. Other than the Golden State Warriors side, Kuminga, he's a game time decision. But, I hope he ends up starting at some point. I think he's super talented. But, yeah, we'll see. Maybe maybe they should, if they're not going to start him, trade him for a better center. But, hey, I don't know. I think Horford's a really good player, but they should really get someone of a bigger size, in my opinion. Other than that, Moody's still hurt. Melton, it looks like, I don't know if he's out for the entire season. But, yeah, both teams are pretty similar to last year. And last year, man, Golden State Warriors surprisingly had one of the best defenses in the league. Lakers, not so much. And the team kind of changed once they made the Luka trade, obviously. So we'll see how they do, especially with no LeBron. Luka carrying this team with a lineup that, in my opinion, is kind of subpar. So I don't know, man. Luka's obviously, I think, people might hate me for saying this, the best player on this court for this game. I think Curry's probably the best shooter, but he's still old, man. He's not the same Curry, but still very solid. I don't know, man. This game is tough, too, because, again, we don't know how these guys will play. Yeah, we have preseason. We could look at that. We could look at stats over there, but it's not the same when you come to a regular season game in terms of the minutes, the lineups, everything, right? So we will see how this game goes. But if I go off last season, yeah, man, I think the Golden State Warriors, even if LeBron was playing, could be very, very competitive, man. I mean, they're very fast. The only thing they lack is size. And, I mean, LA doesn't have that much more size than them. Yeah, Luka's taller than Curry and basically almost as tall as Al Horford. Ayton's definitely the big difference in this game in terms of the rebounding edge they might have. Or even, like, so Hachimura's not a big power forward. So, you know, I think this game, no, there's no big size advantage either way. I do think, however, Golden State Warriors, surprisingly enough, they have such a strong defense. And I think that could be a problem for this team because, you know, Luka likes the ball hog a lot. Reeves, I mean, you have basically 3 point guards or 3 guards playing with each other. You can say the same thing the Warriors side, but the Warriors make it work somehow. And I honestly think that this game could be a slower pace type game. I mean, for as much, you know, highlights we got for Luka and all these guys, I mean, the Lakers, when they had LeBron at least, played at a pretty slow pace. We'll see how they do with Luka. And Golden State, they played at a pretty slow pace too. I think they play a lot of half-court ball. They're also going to know they're going to have to shoot the 3. And yeah, man, I mean, I think that, to be honest, let's see, I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, let's see. It's going to be a tough game to call. I do think, however, in this game, if I was to, I guess I'm going to lean with another under in this game. And then I would honestly lean with the Golden State Warriors. I just don't, I mean, even though LeBron's 40 years old, I still think they kind of need him to win these games. They're still missing a kind of decent hole. Unless, you know, we'll see how Luka does in his new form. He looks very healthy, looks very, very fit as well. And yeah, man, I think the Golden State Warriors in this game is where I would lean. Looks like the public's on the Warriors. But, I mean, again, it's not really that easy. I kind of think I'm going to lean more props in this game, to be completely honest. But I'm excited to see how the Warriors do, maybe with more time with Jimmy Butler. Because remember, even the Lakers, they got all these guys at the end of the trade deadline, or basically to the tail end of the year. So with Podominski healthy, with Jimmy Butler, you know, maybe possibly healthy, I'm excited to see this game, man. I think this game will be very close. I think, you know, the line obviously reflects that. It's not like the last one where they think OKC will completely blow out the Rockets, but we'll see, man. But yeah, I like the Warriors. I like the under, but yeah, I'm excited to just go watch both of these games. And yeah, man, if you've been listening this far, man, I really do appreciate you guys. I have more like solid picks, props, probably in future videos, but this is just the start of the season. As we get more info, these plays will get more solid. But what do you think? Who do you guys got in these games? Comment down below. And if you guys do want to know exactly what I'm betting, though, because I do have some confident picks in the prop area, just go to that link down below, sign up on a partner book, or get with me in our premium chat. We've been absolutely crushing it for a lot more than just NBA. NFL has been an absolute fire, UFC, MLB, and I hope to see you guys there, man. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.
Let's smoke the books.
The Lock Talk.